I'm using Photo Play. Oh my goodness, isn't that funny? It's fresh picked. I had to look down at the paper, completely forgot. Now, the album is very large. I started out making it. I wanted a good size recipe album, but it's too big for a tutorial. I'll be honest with you. It took a lot of paper. So I've been asked already just from the pictures if I would do a tutorial, and I will, but it's going to have to be smaller. And I mean, it took 4 packs of paper. I know Photo Play only puts 1 sheet of each design in, but you know, that's 2 sets of, if you were to buy the double sheets. They don't have as many sheets in their line as Y, but it did take a lot. So I want to go ahead and show you everything in here, but the flowers, of course, and my little roosters are from Photo Play, you know, just the embellishments. And most of them, all of them, you can buy in the store at countrycraftcreations.com. This one is a new, I haven't even gotten up on the website yet, so I was excited to try it. The rest are your Prima flowers, blue fern flowers, and oh my goodness, I've gone brain dead. Petaloo flowers. So on the sides, then I also used, I have the cut and emboss, and I did use the cut and emboss folders, which is nice because I could emboss the whole 10 inches. And I embossed the back with a different folder to give it that texture. I just love being able to put 12 by 10 sheets in my embosser. And then for the side, I used the chicken wire for this back side. This paper is just adorable. It's really a cute paper. So I used the front closure album. I need to move some things so I don't turn the camera off. And I will see if we can't just buzz through this. So like I mentioned, it's large. It took a lot of the pattern paper. Now I did accent on my sheets. I used the Spectrum series, which I do sell from Authentique. And what's nice about the Spectrum series, it's their pattern cardstock, but plain, and it is textured. It's beautiful, easy to work with, and it comes in colors that will coordinate with almost any line. So I've been trying to match all the lines. And this is what I used in this one, was Ladybug Red, and Red 1 and 2, because one side is striped. The other sides will have polka dots on them. And then I just used the seam binding closure. Just adorable, adorable paper. And I am waiting for the sticker sheets to come in, so I didn't use any of the sticker sheets from the line. Then we have the very large flap. And still, there's room that you could put pictures or even maybe a very old family recipe that you want to showcase. So this will just open. And then there's another spot for a photo, and then you could even put a recipe card there. And I left this pocket plain. Like I said, it's big, and it has the 3 different pockets, but it will hold more of your recipe cards, and it will hold the ones you cut out of magazines, and then again at the top. So you have 1, 2, 3 pockets that you can add more of the recipe cards. Now for this one, I don't have any pockets at the top or the side. Like I said, it was so large and it's extremely heavy that I went ahead and sealed my edges. And one thing, if you know me, when I make my albums, I am not a glue person, but let me tell you, my design team member Cheryl has put me on to art glitter glue. So I'm bringing it into the store. It is absolutely fantastic. It comes with this tip and the pin. And I've never had a cleaner glue to work with, and I've never had one that works so well. It's actually what I sealed these side pockets with. You'll never even know it, and it's absolutely fantastic glue. I used it on all my photo mats. So if you know me, that's a big step. I don't like glue. This does not dry hard because it's made for, you can use it with your glitter, and it dries completely clear and fast. You don't have a lot of time to work with it. And again, these are just all piece cutouts from the paper line, and this flap will open. You can actually write a recipe right on there, because I used the Authentique Spectrum in a ivory color. And these are actually just from the cut apart sheets, but they're just adorable. And then again, I used the lighter ivory color so that you could write directly on there or just add another one of your recipe cards. That's another one of the colors. And I did the ivory at the bottom. And then you have this huge base. You could actually put 2 pictures, 2 recipe cards. And then here we have another pocket. Now these are different recipe cards. They're just some that I had. And I know my arms look terrible. I get scraped up so much having horses. These are just some that I had. And so I put them in, like I ran out of the other ones and I'm still waiting for more to come in the making of the album. So that's a nice thick pocket again for recipes, or you can cut out articles. And this one folds down. Let me just bring this up. So this actually, I don't have room to, there we go. You can actually just set a recipe in there. So maybe if you're working on it, or you're just pulling it out to get the ingredients, or you can actually leave it there. It will stay. So that just gives you some more room. And of course this large pocket at the top. And here we have our waterfall. Now for the waterfall, I put, except for this front cover, because that's big enough for your recipe, but each one has a pocket. These are the recipe cards that you can purchase with the line, and they are just having to reprint more. So I know I've got some people waiting. And then you've got room on the backs. These are nice big 5 by 7. And again, more pockets, more of the spectrum paper. See how well it coordinates. So it really helped extend this line. Same with this one. And another one of the recipe cards from Photo Play. And another one. Tons of room. Now this one was really fun. And this is one I want to do a tutorial on, because these are the plastic sleeves actually from a photo album. And you take the photo album apart, and then I adhered them. Now the nice thing with these is there's 2, well, let me get my card out. You have 2 slots to protect it. Again, this is a recipe card, but I really liked that one. But you have one in the front and then you have one in the back. So you can actually put 2 recipe cards in here. And then they're also going to be protective. So maybe if it's a old family recipe that you don't want to get anything on, then you can stick it in these sleeves. Then you have one on the back side with another recipe card. Then you have room here, and then you're going to have room, if I can get a hold of it. Like I said, these are quite big pages. You're going to have room here, and then you have another plastic sleeve. You can kind of see it. And so that one is at the top. Now here at the bottom, again, you're going to have 4 of these plastic sleeves. You could actually put it on each sheet if you wanted, but this one's going to open this way. You have one on the back, and then you're going to have one here. And this is a recipe card. These are really cute cards. Some of them do have a picture or a saying on one side. So this would be for a smaller recipe. And it'll just slide right in there. And I've got the little rooster buttons that will be on sale at the website that you can use. Okay, for this one, like I said, these are really big pages. These are over 9 inches, and this one is by 7. Again, you can slide a card right underneath there, and then this is going to open accordion. So you've got lots of room. You could even put charts in there. You can print out, oh my goodness, it's endless what you could do, because this is so nice and big. Then it's going to open, and then you have a whole page. And I just love the cut apart sheet, so I used it as a collage to give it the collage type look. This is going to open, and here you have room for more cards. And again, if you're maybe working with this at the counter and you don't want it to go anywhere, you can just, this recipe card is a slippery card. Can't get a hold of it. So anyway, they'll just slide up in there. So you can pull it down and work on your recipes. Put them back there for safekeeping. And we're going to open again. And then you have two somewhat hidden pockets with cards that slide out. And these are the cut aparts from the line. So I just used them as page toppers. And here's a pocket. Now this is what I was talking about. So I printed out, and I used this in my Home Sweet Home, one of my Home Sweet Home recipe tutorials. So I just printed it out for this because I like the way it looked. Now you can actually put things back here on this side also. So it'll fit inside there, or you've got your outside pockets. So maybe if you're working on it and you want it to just be handy, excuse me, you can just grab a hold of it. And on this little page, we have what appears to be a belly band, and you could keep things in there. But when you open it, you've got a little journaling spot here, but then you have a notepad. Now, the notepad, you can actually make more, and it's just held by a band. And you just place it back underneath so you can keep notes or memories of what, went on in the kitchen, or different, jotting down recipes quickly. And then here we have a trifold. It'll open both ways. Again, tons of room, but then you've got 3 more pockets with your recipe cards inside there. And these were a couple more from the line, from the package. Now this top one, let me show you. I made it go all the way down, so it's really, really long. You know how you get those recipes out of magazines sometimes? So you could actually mount it onto some cardstock, and it'll go all the way down, so you wouldn't have to cut it. And then on the back cover, I've done the double waterfall. And this is going to be probably a good place for maybe recipes or just little journaling, memories, different things that, from the kitchen that you remember with Grandma, of course. Now this waterfall will open down. And for the base, I did use the Cartabella Craft cardstock, and I just love it. It has that softer tan texture. And this was the other piece from the outside. I used it on the inside. I just thought it looked really good there. And then here, it's just our cover. So there's magnets underneath there, so I didn't put anything on top. And that is my little album from Photoplay, or using the Photoplay Fresh Picked line. And it is available on the website. I'm just waiting for the stickers to get here, and the cards, they did have to reprint them, but they'll be here Tuesday. So if you order it, it'll be shipped right out Tuesday afternoon. Thanks for watching, and I hope you liked this new album. Bye-bye.